All right, what's up, y'all? We back again with another episode of Sit Down Sunday, and it is what? Oh, happy. What you starting to call it now?
Happy
Not Black
Futures
History-
Month. Happy Futures Month.
Happy Futures Month. Black History Month to everybody else, but Sade here is calling it Futures Month. There's nothing wrong with that. So today I'm introduce our new guest. Well, not new. She done been. Y'all done seen her before. Sade. We got Sade. My guy Vaughn and Toy. All right, y'all. So, y'all ready? It's the month of love. Also Black History Month, but it's the month of love. All my Valentine people, my singles, my married couples, whoever. We got some questions. We got some topics. We got some stuff we're going to talk about. All right, so let's get into it. Question. If your type keeps breaking your heart, what makes you keep going back to your type?
Ooh.
Like because I see it a lot. People know their type and they know the type that they don't need, but somehow they keep searching or keep finding themselves back with their type. And I think people like to say, "Oh, this is just what I attract." But is it what you attract, or is that what you are attracted to? Because I feel like it's just a scapegoat. I feel like it's an excuse.
I mean, for one, first thing is, are you they type?
I guess that makes sense.
So, if you're not equally yoked or on the same level, who cares? Like when we speak about type, like are we speaking about from a physical standpoint or a spiritual standpoint?
Well,
because it's easy to be like, my type is dark skin, this, that, and the other.
Well, I'm gonna say mentally. I'm gonna say from a mentally standpoint, because if somebody's toxic or not your type, you're gonna be my type because I know what you're gonna put up with. So of course you're not really my type, but you're my type enough because I know what you're gonna put up with, and I know that you're gonna let me do whatever it is that I want to do to you or around you or whatever. So it kind of for the opposite person, it makes you're my type to a certain extent.
Right.
Because like what I said, you're gonna let me do whatever. But if somebody else come along, they're gonna be my type as well.
I want to hear y'all.
It just depends on if you have a type. I don't feel like I've had a type I had a type on the different eras I was in. So say if I was raised in the hood, my type is hood, right? But I ain't gonna lie, I do want my man to have a certain street smarts, and I want him to have a certain intelligence and a certain, right? So everybody don't have that street smarts.
Right.
So it's like, okay, Sade, I don't even know, I haven't met nobody yet. So it's like, can I meet a man that don't have none of that street smarts and he just, let's say a Russell Williams, like Sierra husband, something, he don't feel like he got that much streets. But I ain't gonna say that because I don't know him.
Yeah.
But I'm just using him as an example, like versus Future versus him, that's two different energies.
Let me ask you this. What benefits do you get from a man being street smart?
I feel like we all need to have a certain level of street smart, women and men. I just feel like that's a little small part of it. It's for business purposes for a lot. I actually am grateful for being from the hood in the era. Like I wasn't born in the hood, but I moved to the hood, right? And I'm happy for that era in my life. It helped me. It really helped me a lot in many different ways. So I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted a dude who had that
little
edge
of
about
both.
him. You know how they say you want somebody rough on the edges a little bit? Right, I need you a little bit balanced.
I mean, I get it, but I also, the older I get, I question myself and I ask, but to what beneficial is it to have a man that has a little street smart or a little street in him? What do you
It's
get
not.
from it?
That's
What do
just
you gain?
let's just go back to your question of dating your type.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I have errors of type. Now I'm more expanded, so I can benefit from a man from a whole different lifestyle, a whole different way he was raised. But I haven't engaged with it yet. I'm in that gray area, but I'm open to that now. But back then, it's kind of like I wanted this, Jeezy, T.I. type of character who was from the hood, but they got out, and you know what I'm saying?
And
That's that's where my mind was at that time. Now I'm more expanded, and I probably could learn something from somebody who wasn't raised in the streets or none of that.
Right.
But I haven't experienced it yet, so I can't speak on it.
I mean, opposites attract.
Right.
So it would make sense
So
for
I'm
somebody.
hoping that maybe that's my opposite, and we.
So you good
Bump
if you
heads.
don't. So y'all would be good if y'all if that guy doesn't have any street like sense in him.
Well, I'll answer your first question. I don't think that I could elaborate on the fact of going back to like your type because I don't typically do that. I don't think I had a wide spread of a specific type. I've dated the nerd. I've dated the guy in the streets when I was younger because it was fun. It wasn't nothing that had me to him like, this is gonna be my husband. No, we're both fun and we're having a good time at the moment. You go through college, you go through, I was in the military, so it was fun. You know, this is something for me to do that's fun, your company. But I didn't look and attach myself to that person because at that point in time of my life, I wasn't looking for marriage and a man to have a kid with and things like that because I'm 19, 20. Who is looking for that, right? So anytime there's something that went sour in a relationship, and whether it's on my end or their end, because I've been the problem. I'm big on accountability, so I've been a problem as well.
But you cheated?
No, I don't cheat. I don't cheat at all. I think that's a deal breaker. We can come back to that. But just, you know, not being as present when somebody needed me to be. Not being emotionally intelligent at such a young age where I dated someone older. I wasn't able to show up. I've been in situations where I wasn't financially able to show up for someone. Thankfully, I've grown to this point and this person that who I am today, and I could be a better woman to, you know, whomever. But it's been times in my life that I just wasn't that great.
So have anybody in here ever had their heart broken by their type?
By my yeah.
Heck, yes.
I don't have a type, so
I
have
don't
I had a
have a type
heartbreak?
either. I
Yeah.
don't feel like I have a type. You know, you go through different phases in your life and you feel like you have a type, but I don't feel like I have a type either.
Are you saying that, my bad, are you saying that now, or do you feel like you never your whole
I've
life?
never had a type my whole life.
Even in high school, middle school, you never had a
Nope,
type?
never
I
had
think
a
in high
type.
school I did.
I've never had a type.
My type was my
I've
first
never
love,
had
I
a
guess.
type,
I
ever.
played sports, so.
I think light skin.
It was like
tall. You don't even
So
know
did-
his mind yet, you know.
Did your
Okay,
type
I'm
make you
open.
change how you date?
Me? No, it actually didn't, because I think it's one of them things you have to. It's kind of what we was having, the conversation we was having before cameras got the rolling. You have to just come to your senses like your type does not want you. What you think your type is, they don't want you, or they're not
Right,
good for
right,
you.
right.
So maybe you need to change up your type and figure out, or maybe honestly, this isn't really your type. You think this is your type,
right.
but it's really not. Because yeah, I done had my heart broken by my type before. I mean, from my type of person that I've wanted before, and yeah, it don't feel good. It make you. I mean, it brings you to a point in your life where you just, because if y'all think back, like in middle school, you had that crush. And in your mind, that is your type. Everything about her or him
Right.
is for you. It don't matter what they do. It's like, that's my type right there. Like, who do you like? What's your type? Him, her, that's my type. And when you find out that your type doesn't like you back, your world comes, your world just comes crashing down. Because I think we build these things in our head like, oh, we're going to do this together. And I can see us doing this. And it's like, no.
Question. So what makes it them be that type? Is it the behavior towards other people? Is it their character, personality, who they, like, their morals and values as a human being? Does that make it their type? Or because he cheated on this girl, he did her awful, that makes him that type?
I
He's
feel
a
like
cheater.
it changes with our age though. Like we in middle school, you ain't basing it off of
Right.
no man and
Right.
we ain't thinking
Right,
like that.
right, right.
So
Okay.
that's why I said my type. I don't really have a type, but in my different eras, I can see how, okay, I don't really like this type of man no more. And I like this type of man. Ooh, I like this type of man. And your eras of it. But when you a child, you're not really thinking about nobody's mindset. Like in high school, we not thinking about, like you said, we just having fun. It's entertainment. We is enjoying each other's company, and this is all it is.
So is it visible? Like just the physicality?
I think it is, because you don't want no man with no dusty shoes. You don't want a man that don't look like he on at least got a clean T-shirt on. You feel me? So I think at first it stems from the physical, and we can't even deny
initial
that.
attraction.
We can't deny that, and then it should stem from the physical even when you get older, because I feel like how somebody presents themselves is how they love themselves.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't love yourself, you don't care about your appearance. I'm not talking about designer. I'm just talking about how you can have a Old Navy on and still look clean
Just
cut.
look presentable.
Clean cut.
Yeah, it don't got to be the keeping up with the Jones. Just look presentable.
Right.
Let me ask y'all this. So, because what do you tell younger guys like about when it comes to relationship stuff? Like, because the thing is, women do not give the younger women up under them good advice on dating. I'm not saying this, just from what I'm hearing and what I see, because this is true. I'm not saying you don't, but I've seen it. Like, you have women out there that would not tell the younger women like what's to become of your life if you go down this route. Now, everybody doesn't have to be married. Everybody doesn't have to have kids, but prepare them for what comes with it. But that also comes with honesty. But I'm asking, what do you tell younger men when it comes to like your homeboy, your partner come like, hey man, my old lady, she tripping, man, I'm done with her. Like, I know your answer, but I want to hear what you.
The first thing I'm asking him is where is he at mentally? Like, are you almost tapped out mentally? Because once your head gone, the relationship is over with. And you, at some point, you got to get back to yourself and figure out what it is that you want to need, or figure out what it is that you're doing, because you're only responsible for yourself at the end of the day. So I can't control how she acting. I can control how I respond to how she acting. You know, she might need a space to, do whatever she need to do. I need my space to do whatever I need to do to clear my mind, clear my head, and then later we come back together and we try to figure it out.
So that's something that you'll kind of express to him.
Because I want
so basically you'll get, so you wouldn't just tell a man, leave a man's more fish in the sea?
Nah, because at the end of the day, you're not doing nothing, but it's plenty of fish in the sea, but what you're gonna end up doing is carrying that on to the next situation instead of figuring out what's going on right there. Getting your mind right, like I just said, it's easy to argue with your woman and then say, well, I can get another you, but you ain't even focused in on what's going on with y'all, and then what's going on with you, because your ego, so in your ego, you say I can go off and get a woo, this, that, and the other, but you ain't put your ego enough. You ain't put your ego down to the side enough to be like, man, let me really focus on what the fuck is wrong with me.
And to piggyback off that, exactly what he said, you take that ego and you take it to the next woman. And the problem that you think you just resolved by I'm leaving her and I'm gonna get with this one, is you just took this same problem over there and you're about to put it in heavy rotation.
Yeah, you're recycling, and then that turns into, y'all might have a child or kids together, but now you got a child that's deep. You see what I'm saying? It's layers to it. It's like an onion. So if you have y'all might have done had a child, and now you go off to the next woman because you haven't done the internal work on yourself.
Yeah. So what do y'all tell younger women when it comes to relate? Like if a younger female that y'all know in y'all life come, like, my dude, he cheating, or I caught this with him, or I seen a girl like his picture, whatever the case, like, what type of advice do y'all give women younger than y'all when it comes to like relationships?
So I have a daughter, and I was a teen mom. I had a child at the age of 13. So me and my daughter is right there. Right there, we can attract the same men, everything, right? So this is different. But first of all, I told my daughter, try to teach my daughter to be a better her, period, point blank. Because that's the only way you're going to kind of sustain yourself through anything. Your insecurities, you can't be insecure, because all about the cheat. Well, no, cheating is, you got to go. You just got to go. Unless, if it's marriage, is different. It's levels to that.
It's levels.
But when you young, I feel like cheating, if you, it ain't no really. But when you married, it's kind of different. We ain't talking about that right now. But, because I'm not saying I'm just finna leave somebody for cheating, but I'm not gonna say I'm staying either. It just depends on your worth at the time.
Different conversation. I get what she's
It
saying,
just depends. But I try to teach my daughter about her own self-worth. How you carry yourself, how you looking in a situation. How are you carrying yourself?
Right.
Period, point blank. Don't allow don't be mistreated. But at the same time, you gotta understand everybody's human being. Everybody's gotta learn at their own pace.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be overly harsh as well. I just try to give my daughter a balanced perspective of life. That's all I can do for her.
Yeah.
Because you know,
So, but what advice would you give her as far as like her and the dude she been dealing with for like a year? I mean, I know she's young, so a part of you would probably be like, girl, you know, let that go. There's other men out there. But what other advice would you give her? Would you tell her just keep it moving and, you know, keep focusing on yourself, or would you tell her to save that relationship?
at her age, at my daughter's age, no, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. If it ain't going to marriage, or if she don't see him as like serious, like her, I don't know. I feel like we have multiple soulmates too as well. Like, so when it comes to relationships, for me,
That's interesting.
That's interesting. I've never heard that before.
I've never
but
heard that
because you
that
can be
is
the soulmate
interesting.
when you're younger and you think you got a connection with
But I
this
kind
man
of
or
agree with her
woman.
though.
I get what she's
I
saying.
kind of agree with her.
Because relationships is all about your growth. It's about learning. So you come into contact with people for the flow of the learning. I don't care how you look at it, how you want to be tied to somebody. You might meet your end all be all. But guess what y'all gonna be doing the whole time? Helping each other grow in little ways here and there, like supporting each other in little ways.
Yeah.
But you're gonna meet multiple. You can meet soulmates in your brotherhood, your sisterhood. It don't got to be like always romantic.
Yeah.
I agree.
You can meet your soulmate in a friendship.
I
That
agree.
friendship might not last, but they came into your life for a particular reason, and it helped you have that particular growth
Yes.
that you needed.
I had that conversation with my wife, something similar about soulmates and the love of your life. And I just always thought about it like this. As many people as it is in this world, hell, just in the US, you're telling me that you were lucky enough that your soulmate was in your vicinity, like they were not in your country, not just in your country,
In
not
your
just in
city.
your state, but in your county, not even just in your county, but on the same side of town as you.
Same club.
Out of all the people in the world, your soulmate was right there, just 10 minutes up the road.
Right.
I don't believe that. I just
One
do
of
not.
them, might have been to the.
So that-
but what he's saying is probably like her one soulmate, just that she probably don't believe in other
And guess
soulmates.
what?
Yeah, that person,
I don't mean to bring up zodiacs, but that's the Aquarius in him, of the whole flow of it all. Because Aquarius is an air sign, right? So that's the whole flow of it all. Because I think like too. Because guess what I've always said? My husband might not be in Tennessee. Y'all want me to keep thinking about relationships? My husband might not be here. I might gotta blow up
Might be
first.
in Memphis,
Guess
too.
what, husband? I know you out there. My husband might be out there. He might be in another
So why you
country.
get out?
He might be in another country. You get what I'm saying? Some of us think small-minded, but however, the universe is so intelligent. God is so intelligent. It do bumps you with the soulmates you need at that time. It's weird to think like that, but you have to expand your mind to the point. Because I feel like I met a soulmate, and I think like you as well. My man might not be in Nashville, Tennessee. He might not even be in Tennessee, period. I've always thought like that. Like the world is big. How are we putting ourselves in this little area? You might meet somebody out of the country.
Do you travel a lot?
I do. I don't travel a lot. I just used my passport for the first time on my birthday in November.
Love that. Where you
Right?
go?
But I have traveled like domestically in the
Yeah.
United States, but I'm ready to go.
Oh.
So I'm not even holding myself down to I'm finna find a man here in Tennessee.
Yeah.
But I have soulmates that I have met in Tennessee.
Do you
I have a
open
soulmate.
yourself up when you're out of town to just have a free range of
Experience.
conversation?
I'm a free
Yeah.
spirit. I say I'm a free spirit.
Yeah.
So do you approach men?
You know what? We need to talk about that because I don't feel like women approach men in the
But
same
you're
way.
a free spirit though.
Right, so I don't approach men as like I want to be with you, but I'm
Nah,
gonna give you
just-
that. I'm
no,
gonna
just-
give you
nah,
the
that
feels
ain't
to
what I'm
know.
saying. That ain't-
Listen, women, we give our feels differently, and you got to be able to pick up on that.
But you
Some people are naive. Some men are naive.
But I want to get to that point where I walk up on the man and be like, it's weird because we've been programmed. We all been programmed to
Right.
think the man lead
You
and he
should
got to
try
come.
that. You should
That's
try
a part of leading. If you got to understand, y'all program this whole leading into a woman's head, and leading is approaching sometimes. Leading, is like, let me go to this. Ooh, he fine, girl. Let me go over here.
That's a free spirit though.
I am a free spirit, so I'm open.
But you ain't that open.
I haven't got there yet. Remember, I'm
That's cool.
celibate
Tell
right
him
now.
you've been
so
working on you.
I'm abstinence, not
There you
celibate.
So
go.
if let me
it's
ask y'all
only
this. So I mean, y'all don't know each other, but I'm saying, so if it's a top tier man in
I don't like that word.
top tier. I don't know. Let's just say he's a 10 on the scale, financially, looks,
get it.
everything, and it's you and 4 of your friends. It's 5 of y'all, and that man, he's not giving any direct. I mean, any like.
Indication.
He's not keen
indication.
on one
He's not
woman.
keen on one woman.
Yeah.
Would you go shoot your shot, or would you give it to your friend, or let your if that man looks like he's for you, and it's just looks, but I'm saying like from his demeanor, you hear the conversation, like you like, damn,
Swag,
that's somebody I
smell
like
good.
to. I can see myself with this person, or getting to know this person. Would y'all fall back and say, nah, I'm gonna let homegirl see what she can, or would y'all like is anybody gonna initiate like, nah, this y'all ain't gonna do nothing? Okay, don't worry about it. Let me go get him.
My
Like
personality is already gonna be probably like if because you got to figure out if he's single and all that. You just see a man, he might be top to you, hear him. You still got to figure all that out right first. But my personality, and this is the point. Like I said, I kind of been attacked as a child, or people like this motherfucker. Like, cause I have a personality that's already like hooking people. I have that magnetic energy. So it just depends on where you
so
at
you
in
basically
life.
saying he's
I'm
gonna come
pull
to
him
you.
if he mine.
He's not really.
I mean, but not
cracking
mine
me
like
up.
that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
I
don't
see.
believe in somebody's possession. I don't believe in possession
Yeah.
over people. But I'm just saying, like, it just depends on the caliber of women you with.
I
'Cause
think-
I love black women. I think we beautiful. I think we all magnetic when
Yeah.
we actually find it. You got some people that never not gonna reach that capacity of themselves.
So you're not gonna approach.
But I'm approaching without approaching. You get it? Like
I get it. I'm
my
gonna be
energy gonna
honest.
approach him before anything.
He could be looking at himself as the
But
catch.
that's what I'm telling you. I want to approach. I do, but I haven't
you
had
just haven't
that
got there yet.
experience. Because I do want to approach, because I know, I get it. Men are kind of burdened with that whole approach stuff. They might be shy. They might not be, they like, damn, she bad, but I don't.
I think most men are afraid of rejection.
Like, I don't really want to go over there and say
You
nothing to
approach
her.
it.
Like,
I would answer this question in 2 ways. It depends on what the conversation is around me and my homegirls. I'm big on girl code. So if my homegirl is sitting here saying, damn, he fine as hell. Your interest is a little more intense than mine. Go for it, babe. But I think that also, if it sways the other way and I'm more interested, I would for sure. And I don't mind approaching, not just that, because I'm a very confident person. But 2, it's 5 of us, it's 1 of him. That's very intimidating.
Yeah, and
For
that's
him
a
to be
lot.
coming over to a group of women in today's society as well, to come over to this group of women, it's like, I just really want to offer this one girl a drink, but it's 5 of them.
I gotta
There's a
buy
lot
5
going on,
friends,
you know what I
4
mean?
friends a drink.
So I think for me, I would approach for sure.
What?
Foul shot.
but he's not going to be by himself in all reality. He
So
going to have a
what's
homeboy.
your-
Anybody.
What's your pickup line?
I don't have one.
don't got
I am
one?
really gonna go up
I
and
want-
just
I wanted to see.
traditionally introduce myself.
All right.
Nah.
I don't have a pickup line, but guess what I'm looking for in a man? Personality.
There you
When you
go.
first meet somebody, just please have a personality.
Personality.
Please. Don't
So
be
what-
all
never get a
dry.
second
if he-
chance to
what
make
if
a
he's
first
sitting at the bar
impression?
and he just chilling and
We all chilling.
you can't really tell his personality.
No, you can
by
be
that.
somebody's perfect personality off top because of how whatever when you sit there and you engage with him of just how his energy is. Like if he relaxed and like, okay, cool, like I'm open to. I mean, personality varies, but you can still pick up on that quick.
I think some people, I get what you're saying. Some people listen to you say that, like, you cannot pick up a personality.
No,
But
it's
I
gonna
think
take
some
time
people,
and everything. But
No,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying, like your first impression is everything.
Do y'all feel like y'all can pick up personalities off of people's Instagram pages? Do y'all think y'all can
I
pinpoint?
can.
No.
Nah.
Y'all
I
don't think so?
can. I
I
can
think
see
I
a
can.
fake. I
No.
can see a fake.
Y'all
I can
can't see it? I
I
think y'all
can.
can.
I
I'm gonna be
can.
honest.
I would say this. This is solely for me. Can't speak for anyone else. I do not demonstrate my personality on social media at all.
Me neither.
Me either.
It is last to me. I'm like an onion. I'm like an onion. So you
but-
only gonna get so much of me. But I'm saying like if I follow somebody for real, and I see their stories and I kind of put it together, I can kind of see their personality, their character, how they
So-
carry themselves. If they trying to carry everything to look perfect and shit, or if they just them. I
Yeah.
know, and I know authenticity from fakeness. Let's just put it like that. Somebody who just trying to portray an image.
So this is what I'm gonna say. You not putting yourself like putting yourself all the way out there on social media tells me gives me a piece of your personality. That tells me something because based on what you do choose to put out there, tells me more about your personality.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, they put this out there, but they never mention anything about family, health, wealth, nothing like that. But they like to put. That tells me something about your personality. Because
okay.
so that's why I feel like I can kind of
I
pick
received
up.
that, though.
Yeah, I mean that's how I can
received
kind of
that.
pick up, but it could totally
It's
be
all
the
about
opposite.
what you use it for as well. Some people only use their
Yeah.
social media struggle for business, they own brand. Cause like I done moved away from like posting my family. I like to post my nephews and everything at first.
Yeah.
But now I'm to the point where I don't want. You might get it in my story, but on my page and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to get my own personal brand, and then so it's all about what you're using it for at the time. And my social media done changed a lot
Drastically,
with
yeah.
me and how I evolved. So when you go back, and I still got my old stuff on there.
Yeah.
So then you can, but my mindset has always been there. If you look at my posts, my quotes, what I say, it's always been there. It's always
looking
been
at
aligned.
people's old posts. I like seeing people's growth. I don't never. I'm
I
be
do
honest.
too. That's why I don't delete mine like that.
Yeah, I try not to delete anything.
I like to see my own growth.
And I never want to put my page private. And for the senses, if I pass, I mean, however long this internet stuff gonna be
Yeah.
around, I want somebody to
Digital
see.
footprint.
Yes.
Yeah, I want. It's the same way for this. Like y'all kids,
makes
y'all
good
family
sense.
members. Nobody can tell them who or what you were, and you can just say, no, look, pull this video up. This is how they spoke, this is how they talked, this is what they thought, or whatever. You know, this is like, I
Like,
know
nobody
them.
can
You
really
can't
paint
tell me
another
nothing.
picture of you.
Yeah, they can't really
Paint
paint
the picture
another
of
picture
yourself.
I feel like I have the essentials on my social media, how I look, how
Yeah.
I talk, I travel a lot, things like that. But my most personable and vulnerable moments have never touched the internet.
Mine
I think I made a mistake once years ago and did that, and it was a learning moment for me.
I do think
Since
you need to
then-
be a little bit vulnerable on internet, depending on the circumstances around it.
Yeah.
Because I do want to tell a story. Like I'm going into being a spiritual life coach, right? So I have to tell my spiritual experiences, or who is going to relate with me.
Yeah, that's on the
But I'm going to
business
tell
tip.
you exactly what I want to tell you. I'm not going to tell you all the ins and outs of it. But I'm going to tell you what I went through this spiritual attack.
Yeah.
Because you need to know,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but
but
that's for
I think you
business
can tell.
purposes.
Yeah.
That's for,
But it's not
But, and
every-
I also receive what she's saying though too, because TikTok is one of my favorite platforms,
Me
and
too.
it's because
it's better than Instagram.
different people, different areas, different ages, different stories, and I be tuned in to their story time. So
Yeah.
her saying like
can't
this is
get
her
into
profession, like it aligns with what she's putting out there. So I totally see her side of it too.
Okay.
But you still can save the good stuff for yourself. You know, but
Yeah.
my experience, you don't go through them experiences sometimes not to share it to help somebody else. You ain't going through what you going through in vain. Like I know this will probably help somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So let me go on and share parts of this story because somebody else is going through it for real.
Yeah, but a lot of people feel like that's not their job, and I used to, cause I'm with you on that. I'm like, look, put it out there, let people know, because people younger than you need to hear the mistakes that they made, that you made.
I struggle with it. Like I struggle with, cause I used to be real outspoken on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, a little bit. I still am, but just me putting my personality and my face on social media, like it's kind of weird to me.
But that's kind of like a fear of being seen. Like
It-
I
it-
feel like that's
it-
something we
It
should.
is, but that's why I don't think you can really tell somebody's personality from their social media, because
Right.
when I'm home, I'm goofy as shit.
Right.
Yeah.
When I'm just
It's nothing to me. You not gonna-
when I'm by myself and I talk to myself, I'm gonna be honest.
Me too.
So
Same.
sometimes when I talk to myself, I find like that I'm completely different from what I might post on social media. I got so many
Yes.
videos in my phone
Yeah.
that I feel like
That I
need to
haven't
be
posted.
put out.
Right.
But it's like,
We
nah, I
all
sit
there.
back and I think, and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna put that out.
I agree. I 100% agree. I am very talkative, goofy, playful,
Yeah.
and all of those things internally. And like with myself, with the people that I love the most, they see that side. They get those stories. They get the
But
experiences.
you're not
They-
supposed to see all that on social media. I don't think.
Right. So we were just speaking just in general of
Yeah.
social media. So it's like I don't put that on there, but I do house that.
Right.
If
Because
that
it's
makes sense.
nothing. You can't even compare the human experience to a internet experience. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all about how your mind thinks. So when I look at somebody on social media, I'm knowing they more than this. You get what I'm saying? I can't really just judge you, but based on what people say in their videos, you can still try to get a constructive of their character. I don't know you for real and human wise, and I can't judge you just based off of this, but I can kind of get where your mind at by what you say consistently.
Yeah.
This is me following you for years and see what you say consistently. But I still don't know who you is as a person. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you still got to get that experience.
That's
outside of
100%
that.
accurate because we see these celebrities do it all the time where they making these crazy
Everybody
outbursts,
thought Diddy was, hey, and then you ain't know his freaking thing. You didn't know
We didn't
what was
know
going
that.
on
Nah,
around
he
there.
didn't. Let me ask y'all, let's get to the next question. What's the biggest lie people tell themselves about healing?
That they healed. That's the biggest lie.
That you gotta go to therapy to heal.
That they actually don't, okay, that they don't feel like there's something that they need to heal from.
Because
That
some
they
people feel like it's not.
something
They think
don't
it's
need.
just fine. Like they don't feel like nothing's wrong with
And
them.
that's why I'm the healing life coach.
It depends on.
That's my thing. I am the healing life
So-
coach.
Do you feel like you can actually get somebody all the way completely healed? Or you just gonna like, do you feel like okay, let's just say I call you up, hey, I need you. I need a healing life coach. Are you gonna say, what's your first thing? Is you gonna say, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're never gonna be completely healed, but I'm going to help you through this journey. Would that be?
That is my stance.
Okay.
Because you heal yourself. You heal yourself. I am the assistance in that healing because I have done it. But I'm a healer. I'm the wounded healer. So I've been through so much and healed myself from that I know I can help other people. And I'm very self-aware and I see other people. Like I see through people. I'm sorry, that's just a gift. So I see through you. I'm going to see your insecurities. I'm going to see what you're suffering from and I'm going to help you through that the best way possible. But you actually, in all reality, you heal yourself. Because it all goes back to self-love and what you think about yourself and your self-worth. And that's why I'm the healing life coach. And I know what I need to do to help people. But it's gonna be different from person to person. You get what I'm saying? We all not healing from the same things.
So I'm gonna be honest, I think a lot of people, I think the main thing people say when they are claiming they're about to be healed or they're healing themselves is, God don't play about me, or God's gonna handle this, or
And this is the difference about your healing. What are you really healing from? Because we all heal from different things. When I talk about healing, I'm talking about healing from your own self, not from a heartbreak. I can help you heal from a heartbreak, but the healing is like your internal healing period.
I think
through a
everything goes back to
childhood,
self. I think
It
everything
does.
goes back
Like
to
it
self.
all
go back
reflects
to
what I'm
yourself.
saying. Healing happens differently for everybody. You might have been in a breakup that you need to heal from at that moment. But then you also need to heal from random things. Like your daddy not being there, your mama not being there. Like my mama was there for me. This is vulnerability. When I was like a teenager, now 12, 11, my mama was an alcoholic. She had got on drugs. And she was not present in my life.
Yeah,
My daddy moved to Arizona. He was not present. I had to heal from that. Because that's why when I was younger, I accepted men because I might have been looking for that father figure, that manly role or something. I don't know, but you got to heal from all that.
I think it's, I don't cut you off. I think it's just acceptance. I think we mainly need to, the things that we're trying to heal from, I think the first thing to do is just accept it. Just
You have to
accept that
accept
whatever
yourself.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, accept yourself, but accept whatever it is. The matter is just like, it's nothing you can do to
I
change
accept
it.
it.
I agree. It kind of goes back to what I mentioned. Like, you have to recognize that it is something there, though. You have to acknowledge that there is something there. A lot of time, specifically in the Black community, we take on things and think that's what's supposed to happen. Even down to women being there for men or stand down or whatever. That's what I'm supposed to do. That's how I'm supposed to do it. You know what I mean? But you don't recognize all of this trauma you're going through
It's trauma.
with this situation. So I think it's first recognizing what it is and that there needs to be some healing going on and acknowledge it, receive it, like you said, accept it.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Another episode of Sit Down Sunday. We're here with Sade, Vaughn, and Toy. Y'all check us out on the next episode. Appreciate it.